So, you have a new horror movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's gonna be called Saw. Saw. Are you sure? Why do you ask? I mean, it's kind of a weird title. I mean, would you go see Saw? Oh yeah, sir, I'd totally see Saw. I actually made a short film as a test last year. Oh yeah, I have seen that, with the reverse bear trap thingy. Is part of the short film gonna be a scene in the movie? That's right, people are gonna say they saw that scene in Saw.
You know, they could also say they saw salsa.
Shut up, tool naming department guy.
Sorry, I thought it was catching on.
So what's the movie about? So the movie starts off with two very sweaty men chained up in an abandoned bathroom, right? Not like that. Oh. So the two guys, Adam and Dr. Gordon, they wake up in this old, dingy bathroom. And in the middle of the room, there's this dead guy who shot himself, and he's holding the gun and a tape recorder. A tape recorder? Yeah, Adam and Dr. Gordon find these little cassettes in their pockets, so they use the tape recorder to listen to this deep, scary voice tell them the rules of the game, you know, while coughing and wheezing. Oh, a very unhealthy, scary voice. And the voice tells him that Gordon has to kill Adam by 6 o'clock or else he'll kill his wife and daughter. Oh no. And Gordon has a theory that this voice belongs to a serial killer named Jigsaw. Oh, Jigsaw, huh? What's his deal? He's this guy who puts people in these death games called traps, and he wants them to escape so they can appreciate their lives more. Couldn't he just become a counselor and help people through therapy? No, he likes the death trap idea better. Oh, murdering instead of therapy is tight. What? So what kinds of traps does he make? There's this one guy, Paul, who self-harmed, and Jigsaw doesn't think he appreciates his life. So he has to crawl through razor wire to escape a basement. That sounds intense. Does he feel any better about his life once he gets out? Oh no, he dies. Not a very good business plan so far. And there's this other guy, Mike, who's abusing sick days at work, so he gets poisoned and he has to get the antidote from his safe. Oh no, how does he get the combination? It's just written among hundreds of numbers in the walls. Isn't that a little over the top? And it's dark, so he has to carry around a candle to see the numbers. Why does he have to do all? Oh, and also he's naked, and also he has to walk on broken glass, and also he's covered in this flammable jelly. But he has a candle in his hand. And he burns and then he dies. Oh my god, he had no chance to survive. Should have appreciated his life more, I guess. I don't think that's why he didn't win. Anyway, Gordon has this flashback where he's at the hospital and he's explaining this patient's brain cancer to a bunch of nurses, all technical-like, and one of the orderlies comes up and says, his name is John. Kind of a weird thing to say. Kind of. And at the same time, these detectives think Gordon is Jigsaw because they found his pen lead at the razor wire trap. Uh-oh, so they take him into questioning? Yeah, well, Gordon's alibi was that he was almost gonna cheat on his wife, so he couldn't have been at the crime scene. Oh, thank goodness. I almost thought Gordon was a bad guy or something. Oh, could you imagine? But before he has to go, he has to listen to this testimony from another Jigsaw victim. And what happened to them? Well, her name's Amanda, and she was in the reverse bear trap. Ooh, we get to see the Saw scene. Yeah, and instead of a cassette tape, Jigsaw makes this little video with a puppet. And what's the puppet's name? He doesn't have one. It doesn't really come up ever in the script. Is his name Billy? I think we should call him Billy. Sure, sir, I don't know. Yay, Billy! Anyway, Billy explains to Amanda that if she doesn't take off the mask within a minute, it'll open her jaw all the way and kill her. And does she get the key out of the cellmate's stomach, like from the short film? Exactly. Exciting. And who's the cellmate? Unclear. Huh. Wait, but you said Jigsaw's whole thing was people have to hurt themselves to escape. How come Amanda had to hurt somebody else? Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. So she's able to escape right before the mask goes off. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. So we go back to Adam and Gordon, and they've been finding these hidden clues around the room together. Aw, besties. And along the way, they find these cigarettes, a cell phone, some saws. That's the name of the movie. Yeah, it is. And what do they do with it all? Well, Gordon tries to cut through the chains to escape, but it's too thick, so he realizes he has to cut through his feet to escape. And then what? Another flashback. Dang it. Yeah, this one shows the two detectives from before raiding Jigsaw's lair, and they're armed and ready to fire. Well, it's gonna be hard for Jigsaw to survive being outnumbered and outgunned in an ambush attack with law enforcement. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Well, he just slices Detective Tap's throat with a hidden sword, and Detective Singh dies from a Home Alone trap with shotguns. Probably should have expected this place would have traps, huh? Then back to the bathroom, the guys find this camera, which means Jigsaw's watching them, so they come up with a plan to make it seem like Gordon killed Adam. How do they do that? Well, Gordon takes one of the cigarettes from earlier and dips it in the dead guy's blood because there's poison in his system. And then he gives Adam the clean one so he can pretend to be dead. Hey, that's actually a pretty smart idea. Except Adam is the worst actor ever and he gets shocked from his chain. Probably should have asked if he had any theater experience. Probably. And then towards the end of the movie, we finally find out who's behind the camera. Ooh, who is it? Who is it? It's Zepp. What? Zepp, the orderly. I have no idea who that is. His name is John Guy? Oh, it's the guy from the thing. Wow, that's a crazy twist. You don't even know. What's up? Nothing. And then it turns out that Adam was hired by somebody to take pictures of Gordon before they got captured and put in the bathroom. Who hired him? He said that he doesn't know. He just remembers this tall guy with a scar around his neck. Detective Tap! Sure is. Whoa. So then 6 o'clock rolls around, and then Zepp makes Gordon's wife call him on the cell phone from earlier. How come? Because he wants her to tell her husband game over or something like that, but then she unties herself, takes Zepp's gun, and then fires a bunch of times. And then what? Well, Gordon thinks that his wife is dead because of all the shots, so he hangs up and gets ready to cut off his foot. Uh-oh. But as he's getting ready, there's another call coming from the cell phone. Oh, well, it's too bad he can't reach the phone to see if it's his wife calling. Oh no, he can. It's just like a couple feet away. Also, didn't you say the bathroom was like really old? How come he couldn't just saw through the rusty pipes to get out? Hey, shut up. And then there's a car chase scene between Zepp and Detective Tapp. Ooh, some action. Is it gonna look cool? Actually, no. It's gonna look like two children pretending to drive a playground car. Dang it. So then Zepp makes it to the bathroom right after Gordon shoots Adam and he collapses. No, Adam! Well, then Zepp tries to shoot Dr. Gordon because he killed Adam after 6. But then Adam gets back up and beats him over the head with a toilet tank lid until Zepp dies. But Gordon shot him. Well, he did, but he shot him in the shoulder, so it wouldn't do that much damage. How would he know that? Because he's a doctor, he knows these things. But how could he have such good marksmanship after he's been chained for hours in a state of hysteria, cutting off his own leg? Because he's a doctor? How come Adam's so good at playing dead now? I mean, did he have some acne experience since the cigarette incident? Listen, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about how this works, okay? Oh, sure, let me get off of that thing. Thanks. So Gordon crawls away to get help, and then Adam searches Zepp's pockets for any clues. And what happens next? This music plays, and then he finds a tape recorder. So Zepp isn't Jigsaw, he's just another victim. And then the dead guy in the middle of the room stands up. Oh my god. And then it turns out that that's actually Gordon's patient with brain cancer from earlier in the movie, and that's Jigsaw. What is happening? So he goes to the doors, turns off all the lights, says game over, and then slams the door, and then Adam's trapped in the bathroom forever. Oh. My god. So what do you think? It's okay. What? I mean, it's a nice little horror movie, not really anything we can make a franchise out of, but it's okay. Hey, thank you so much for watching my little parody where I get to combine one of my favorite movies with one of my favorite YouTube series. It was super fun to make, and if you'd like to see more, let me know, because there's like 7 other Saw movies that exist, and 2 that probably shouldn't. But let me know if you like this. If you want to see more, subscribe if you'd like to. Okay, bye.